Local law enforcement officer Brian Corcoran is gearing up for another Police Unity Tour bike ride. This year, he's hoping to bring more awareness to the reason behind the ride.
We've certainly expanded it into the push-up challenge to get more people involved that may not want to get on the bike. We've partnered again with our good friends over at Fuzzy Pickle T-shirts in Salem, which is a local company that's providing T-shirts to spread awareness. The social media that we're doing through Twitter and Facebook to get everybody involved as possible, and of course the donations that we'll present to the foundation and the memorial.
They push off May 10th in Richmond and bike to the National Fallen Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. to kick off Police Week. So within the next month, he'll be training to ride the nearly 300 miles on Virginia terrain, something he says is worth every ache and pain along the way.
It was certainly more difficult than I thought it was going to be as far as the terrain, and the overall experience was absolutely phenomenal. And what I was not expecting were there's a lot of family members that rode with our unit that were survivors, and that I was not prepared for, but it turned out to create some great bonds and then make me want to come back even more.
They ride for those who've died, and last year, 150 members of law enforcement were killed in the line of duty. Corcoran is looking to honor each one of them leading up to the ride.
It's not just a funeral, and then after the funeral, it's sticking with these families and our brothers and sisters in blue that we need to continue to support.
And this year, he was able to select a fallen officer to ride for, Derek Kraus.
It makes it more personal to me, knowing where he came from, where he was, being in the area when the tragic event happened, and being able to reach out to that police department and become part of their family, represent them up to the wall.
I love what he said, that once the funeral happens, that's not it. You know, they're still trying to honor these officers.
So we're going to dive into that a lot more in the coming weeks, and we'll talk a lot about how a lot of these law enforcement officers stay with the families of the fallen for the rest of their lives, which is incredible to me. But we're talking about fallen officer Derek Kraus. We're going to have the full story about Officer Kraus tonight at 5 o'clock. Really great stuff. Also, the push-up challenge. We're in the middle of it. 150 a day.
We heard Jean was challenged.
Yeah, Jean knocked him out last week like a champ.
And
in the middle of a restaurant.
You got video. You got to show us that video at some point.
Yeah, I'll have to see if I can get some better quality video of it.
I'm sad we didn't have it on the show today.
How's the challenge coming for you?
You know what? The first week I was like day 3, day 4, it was rough.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I don't complete my day without doing them.
Oh, good.
Gives you that extra boost of energy and everything. And I was talking about it earlier. When it runs through the 150 challenge goes how much longer?
We're going through May 9th. They leave. They push May 10th for the bike ride. They go from Richmond to Charlottesville, from Charlottesville to Haymarket, then from Haymarket to RFK Stadium, right outside of D.C. And then every single chapter for this ride across the country meets at RFK Stadium, and they all ride into Police Week together.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, great job on this story, Caitlin.
Thanks.